In an earlier newscast, we spoke with Director of Disaster Management Jamel Robinson, who gave us an in-depth update on the department and talked about preparations for the season already being made. But there were many topics covered during this interview, such as the department's brand new structure.
Now, what we're arranging a sets of meetings around the other island, so to speak, where we're going to be rolling out our new disaster management structure that was approved earlier some months ago. But now we have the team back on island, so we'll be able to meet with our disaster management committees down on the islands of South Caicos, Providencia Islands, North Caicos, Middle Caicos, Salt Key, and roll this out. And at the same time, we'd like to do some disaster risk reduction presentations with them.
Robinson says that he is still in the process of planning an actual date for these sessions to begin, but the media will be notified of the schedules as soon as possible. Another aspect of disaster preparedness that the department is putting in place is training for both employees of the department and persons in the community. Robinson tells more.
We have a slate of training events that we're undertaking. Unfortunately, we were supposed to conduct the shelter management training at the end of July, but it had to be pushed back. So now we're recalibrating, and hopefully we can get that done by early September. But in addition to the shelter management training, which will focus on disaster community groups as well as some personnel, some disaster management personnel, where we have specific need for community emergency response teams, which kind of links to the disaster management community groups that we have in Provo. So that's the training we want to do specifically for them, where they would look at disaster management, mitigation, recovery, response information, as well as cover first aid, psychosocial, as well as fire prevention and safety.
News 4 asked Robinson what the department planned to put in place in case of another major disaster like a tsunami or the reoccurring earthquakes that have been hitting many countries around the world. He told News 4 that the department is and has been over the years trying to find ways to become an all-hazard department in case of an emergency. But for now, since this is the hurricane season, that is where the department's focus remains. For WIV4 News, I'm Amanda Miller.